Real-time real estate segment today being brought to you by rsrmoney.com, rsrmoney.com. Top 2 reasons to consider a newly built home. When you're planning a move, it's normal to wonder where you'll end up and what your future home is going to look like. Maybe you've got a specific picture of that house in your mind, but unless you came into the process knowing you want to buy a newly built home, you may not have pictured new home construction. A trusted real estate agent can help walk you through these 2 reasons you may want to reconsider that. Number 1, adding newly built homes could give you more options. There are 2 types of homes on the market, new and existing. A newly built home refers to a house that was just built or is under construction. An existing home is one a previous homeowner has already lived in. Right now, the inventory of existing homes is tight, but there may be options for you on the new home side of things. Data from the Census and the National Association of Realtors, NAR, shows that newly built homes are a bigger part of today's housing inventory than the norm. If you're watching us on ronsealradio.tv, any of our socials, or the ABC News and Talk AM 1490, FM 98.1 video feeds, you're seeing a couple of charts, or we're going to have a couple of them to show you. More newly built homes to choose from right now is the first chart from 1983 to 2019, the last normal year in the market. Newly built homes made up only 13% of the total inventory of homes for sale. But today that number has climbed to 33%. Rest assured, after over a decade of underbuilding, builders aren't overdoing it today. Even with an increase in new construction today, there's still a significant housing shortage overall. But for you, the uptick in new builds can be a game changer because it gives you more options for your search. Number 2, newly built homes may be more affordable than you think. You may still be wondering if a new build could really be an option for you. If you've previously written them off because you thought they would be out of your budget, consider this. The price gap between a newly built home and an existing house is shrinking. Here's why. Builders are going to build what's in demand, and they know people need more options right now, especially ones that are smaller and potentially more affordable. So they're focusing on building smaller homes at lower price points. Another graph for you shows the price difference between new and existing homes is shrinking as that happens. Price gap is the chart there. Median sales price of a single-family home newly built is in blue if you're watching us. Green on existing homes. LendingTree explains, quote, and be careful. Don't go to LendingTree unless you put in a bogus phone number or you like hundreds and hundreds of phone calls. Quote, in the past, newly built homes have been much more expensive than existing homes, but the gap has been getting smaller recently. In some places today, you may find that the cost to build versus buy is roughly the same, unquote. And an article from CNBC says, quote, while new builds are still sold for slightly more than existing homes, the price gap has significantly narrowed, unquote. Not to mention, some builders are even offering price cuts and mortgage rate buy downs now to sweeten the deal. Today, there are many reasons new builds may be worth considering. Other buyers sure seem to think so. As Freddie Mac says, quote, as the supply of existing homes for sale remains low and home prices continue to rise, more buyers are choosing to purchase new homes than in previous years, unquote. Just know that buying a newly built home is not the same as buying an existing one. Builder contracts have different fine print. So partner with a local agent who knows the market, build a reputation, and what to look for in those contracts so you have an expert on your side to help you explore this option. If you go in to look at the newly built homes without your agent, do not give them your real name, phone number, or email address. Go back with your agent and then give them the real information. If you go in there and give them your real name without your agent will not be able to represent you without having to charge you on the side for it. So bottom line there is take your agent with you so that you get the guidance you need. If you want to find out what builders are doing in your area, give me a call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. Let's chat. That is the Real-Time Real Estate segment brought to you by rsrmoney.com, rsrmoney.com.